Hi, sponsored cheap pups! Ladies and gentlemen, it is Silicon Steve Valli, and I'm, of course, with Vladi Dadi, and he likes to party. He is, of course, the reigning Purple Nipple champion, and we're talking world of professional wrestling with you each and every single solitary week. Vladi Dadi, how are you doing on this beautiful January 21st, 2023?
I'm actually doing pretty well. It's good to see you again. And you know, it's been a sort of a surreal week again. And so it's good to kind of circle back, touch base here on the show. And, you know, as it's been mentioned, everybody knows we both, you know, were informed this week of the passing of Jay Briscoe.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to see how far that name went throughout the universe this week, you know, for a guy that never actually wrestled on national television. Yes. So I just figured, you know, in terms of Briscoe, from the looks of him, he really, like, the boogeyman when I was growing up with world-class championship wrestling was like Bruiser Brody. I actually remember some of his matches. And I could always sort of see like the insanity of some wrestlers, like I did with Bruiser Brody, almost that similar feeling, like this guy's real, like he's not a type of guy you'd mess with. And Jay Briscoe was that, like seeing him wrestle in the dog collar match, which is, you know, truth be told, my one and only Jay Briscoe match that I watched. And I'm actually, you know, even previous to him passing, after watching that, I'm like, you know what, I need to start looking into the Briscoe brothers more and see where they sort of lay in terms of wrestling tag team lore. But very sad loss. I feel terrible for his family. True family man, you know, and that's one of the biggest underlying things that has been mentioned, and it's sort of been pushed to the forefront that he was truly a loving dad. This, you know, very scary beast of a man who you would not want to get into any sort of tussle with, basically, is actually, you know, a soft-hearted father and husband as well. And, you know, he's gone. And his impact, you could sense it throughout the wrestling community, especially on live TV between Dynamite and any of the WWE products, armbands, mentions. You know, it was a nice showing for Jay Briscoe, and you know, it was good to see that his name was out there in the universe and people are learning more about him.
Yeah, there's not a lot you could say. 38 years old, cut down in the prime of his life, phenomenal family man. And if you saw that video with him dancing with his daughter, that's magic. That's the kind of thing that you can't reproduce. It's priceless. And you can tell, similar to Brody Lee, when people would talk about how much they were impacted by Jay Briscoe, not just in the ring and not just but also out of the ring, the kind of person he was and the kind of love and you know, I think Adam Cole said something in his promo during the tribute, and we're going to get to that in a quick second. Adam Cole said he's just one of those people that would go into the room and he would immediately change the atmosphere for the better. Warm-hearted, great dude. And so many people, Kevin Owens, as we said, Adam Cole, the Bucks, just so many people on their rise to superstardom and global fame, Sami Zayn, they all say they would not be where they are without Jay Briscoe. And I know he was a little bit rough around the edges at times, for certain. Family man, he was a God-fearing man. And it just was a tragic loss when you see that kind of thing happen. And we really hope his family, especially his little girl Gracie, pull through, and they can have some just you know, a nice healing journey now and wind up living some really long, great lives.
Thank you so much for watching High Sponsored Cheap Pops.
This is Silicon Valley for Vladi Dadi. Please hit the subscribe button, and thank you so much for watching
High Sponsored Cheap Pops. Here endeth the lesson.